What up, what up, what up, what up? Nice to see you all again. It's another MJS Live. Just want to hop on here. I like to be live sometimes. If we get anybody that pops by, wants to chat, I like to document stuff. Obviously, I've been putting up a lot of YouTube videos, but dabbling in the live variety is better for me because I don't have to edit anything. It's great. And I enjoy chatting. So let's see if we can pop over into our list and we'll talk about some stuff and answer any questions you guys have. So, sweet. Not working. Please pause. Right there. There we go. Okay. So, what I normally like to do if you're new here, if you're watching for the first time, live or on the rerun, is what I do every single day is I kind of write down the day, something like this. So I write down Friday, and then I write down the things that I did. And every once in a while I come on here and I blab about it. And I have a lot of things going on in my life right now, and I like to talk about them in a nice, chill environment. So we try to play some music and just chat about it. So here's the thing. This Friday was like 3 weeks ago, and I'm going to talk about this stuff, and I really want to talk about, I'm probably going to fly through a lot of the things because I really want to talk about some of the stuff that I was doing today because we're really starting to get into the nitty-gritty of, owning a home and remodeling and setting things up, specifically smart devices. Ooh, we're doing a lot there. So, this one. Yeah, I like this one. Okay. All right, look, let's just start and get going. Way back, I think it was Friday the 5th. Does that make sense? Pretty sure it was Friday the 5th. Yeah. All right, so we made a house items page. So a lot of the stuff, too, we're going to show some visual aids. So I'll drop some links in the chat so you guys want to check out any of this stuff. This is my website. And if we go to, specifically, we're talking about my gear, and there's a page on here. And so what I've done is I have a page on my website, and it's separated all in different categories, and they have a bunch of products, and it's always constantly being, changed and everything. But this is big because, we're owning a home now. We're going to have a lot of products, a lot of stuff, and I want to mention it, and I want to direct you guys to a place where you can kind of see the stuff that we have. If you have any questions about it, hopefully I can answer some of that stuff, like, when I address it in like a video or whatever. But this is just like the stuff that we have, and it, obviously we're showing it in the vlogs, and I think that's really cool. I always like, there's this website called I think it's called kit.co, and I just stole this idea directly from them and put it on my own website because I'm pretty sure they take like percentages of shit if people buy it, and these are just, some of these are affiliate links. So the idea here is if you want to implement something like this, it's not hard. You just sign up for Amazon Associates, you have the link. You get a link for like this toothbrush thing, for instance, and then you drive people to that. So that's the kind of the back end of it, and you just, whatever, download pictures, copy and paste some shit. There's a lot more to that than what I just described there, but that's kind of the general thing. Just trying to, I would say, garnish attention, but doing it in a way where you're providing value to people is really the name of the game in business in general. But I'm getting into the weeds there. The point is that I have a nice page here that if you can go to, and you can see all the stuff that I own, and most of the time it'll have a description, but I just haven't described everything that we own yet because a lot of it still needs kind of like refactored for what we're trying to do with the layout on the website here. But yeah, we're homeowners. There's gonna be a lot more shit coming down the pipeline here. Why does the music stop playing? I hate this thing. Why does it stop playing? Sorry. Anyway, I made that house items page. Really like it. Did that. Proposal for a potential client for Find It Tech. I build websites. Obviously, I build them for other people. Sometimes when we can strike up a deal. Did that. Sent a proposal out. MJS baby, what's up? How you doing, man? It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. what else we got here? So I edited some vlogs, and then I got a milkshake with my sister. Nice. Milkshake Factory, if you're in Pittsburgh area, is the best thing in the world. What else do we do here on Saturday? Worked at Ray's, got some pizza at Caliente. I bought a bunch of shit, again, for the house. Paint, a decora, little outlet thing, plates. I'm just so deep into the house thing, I could just talk about it for days. And we will here in a little bit because I put in a lot of work today about it. But we did some housework, so this is just kind of the list. We had to cover the bed up because we're painting in there. Clean the ceiling, clean the walls, sanding shit, painting stuff, whatever. More milkshakes, 2 milkshakes in a row. That's crazy. Showered, shaved, did some expenses. I just do it all. Sunday, texted Steve, yeah. Worked at Ray's, worked on the house with my dad. Had to ask him about a bunch of different shits because he's more wise in this area than I am. So we talked about a lot of that stuff. Tested the outlet in the hallway that I bought the other day. Cleaned the attic a little bit. Hockey was canceled. Don't know why. I can't remember. Took a shower. Monday, sent a proposal that I was working on. NFT contracts. There's a project that we're working on. It's called NFT Homies. I'll talk more about it, but I'm building the website, kind of advising a little bit. Should be really cool. We're working on it. Not my idea. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm advising on it, but it should be great. Finances, got to do that because I got fucking personal finances. I got business finances for 5 fucking businesses, and then I have now I have joint finances for the home and stuff. So it's a whirlwind of shit, but I enjoy it because I like money stuff. Finances, and then AM and the PM fraud bullshit. So actually, we had $83 like stolen from us, like via a Walmart transaction like a month or 2 ago, and I had to file some paperwork to hopefully get that back. That would be great if we do. Did some stuff for the restaurant, deposited some cash, sold a portable charger for $10. On my Instagram, it's a great place to watch all the shit that I'm doing. Just like a different view of it, and I'll talk more about some of this stuff, but this Facebook sales highlight here shows everything. Can you see my mouse? There you go. Facebook sales, this little highlight right here shows everything that I've sold on Facebook Marketplace for the last few years, and I made a considerable amount of money. I mean, you don't make the same money back that you bought the shit for, but the idea is that you used it and now you got rid of it because you don't need it anymore, and you made a little bit back. That is one of my favorite things in the world. I put everything that I don't use on Facebook Marketplace. Anything that's a little old and that I just want to upgrade or whatever, like this portable charger, it's completely fine. I keep my shit nice too, and then I sell it. So highly recommend that life outlook on material goods. Played some hockey, took a shower. Tuesday, took trash down, drove to my house, went with my grandma and my mom to a doctor's appointment, and then I published a vlog, I think, while I was in the car, and then we went and got Caliente, because Caliente is the best pizza. Don't at me. Housework. I destroyed a workbench that was in my garage, I don't think that vlog has came out yet, but that's pretty funny to watch that. And then I took out some trash because it was trash day, and we've had a fuck ton of trash at that house every week. The garbage men probably hate us. And then Amanda came over. We filmed AM and the PM. We dropped off the cleaner. That was like my aunt's cleaner, so we had to drop that off. Like hardwood floor cleaner, which we didn't use because we're getting vinyl, but stay tuned to the vlogs for that. Played some hockey, took a shower, normal shit. Wednesday, addressed some YouTube comments. Get a lot of comments on, especially in that one helium video, which we'll talk more about that in a second. Promoted a vlog, processed AM and the PM. It's the same shit, it's the same shit over and over again, but like this process is just like slowly churning. We're doing AM and the PM every week. We're trying to punch these vlogs out as fast as possible. We're trying to work on the fucking house. We're trying to work on some websites. We're trying to, do all sorts of different shit. Did some housework, a lot of yard work. Called my buddy Marky Bergamasco because he's going to take out a bunch of shit in the yard, a big tree and a bunch of other shit. So we'll make sure that we'll document that when that happens. Hopefully pretty soon too. Chipotle with Amanda, gym with Amanda, Giant Eagle, hockey, shower, master list. I don't think I actually did that. I've got so many things going on that I'm actually like, normally I'm really good at keeping shit together. Motherfucker, why did the music turn off again? Where's the autoplay? Does this thing not have an autoplay feature? I want to make sure you guys are in the mood. Fucking hell. Anyway. Anywho. I was saying, like, I have so many things going on that I can't, like, actually keep it straight in my head really anymore. And obviously I'm a list guy. But like, I don't want to have a mess of lists, but I want to make sure that I have some. And it's just, I don't know, probably OCD on that one, but yeah, just got to make sure that we know what we're going to buy, know what we're going to do. I'm going to show you some more shit. I'm going to show you how crazy I am in 5 minutes here. As soon as I get to the end of this, we're going to talk about the house, and it's going to be crazy. Thursday, shop and save. Bought some bags and a gift card because my neighbors helped me out tremendously on the yard, and they deserved a lot more than I gave them. But you know, I did my best there. They just wanted to replace the bags that they used to chop down this whole fucking tree thing. But I was like, I got to give you a gift card too. So housework, cut more trees, cut the grass, cleaned the gutters. I was on the roof. I removed some cables from like the roof and stuff. I removed a telephone box that was on the side of the house that we're not going to use, like all sorts of shit. It looks way better. I mean, it's just coming along, man. It's taking time. It's actually not taking that long. We've only owned the house for less than 2 months, but it's a fucking process. I really enjoy it, but it is tiring. I had Frank's Pizza with Amanda, and then I bought Sarah's light bulbs. Sarah wanted some light LED bulbs for a room or something. AdSense set up. So at some point, I think I will get paid. I think we're close to, I think we made like $750 lifetime so far on YouTube videos with ads. So that's pretty cool. Oh, really? Is it low? I don't know if it's just low. Occasionally it's just stopping, so might be. I don't know. Doesn't matter. If you can hear me, that's fine. But I'll fix the music at some point. I don't stream enough anymore to actually know what the fuck I'm doing. It says desktop audio is up a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's just too low or something. Anyway, AdSense, house planning. There you go. Sweet. So house planning, I literally do that every fucking day. Shower, Friday, published AM in the PM, promoted AM in the PM, did some more housework, cut more trees, removed an awning, called Marky again, because I think, like, I can't remember what happened there, but I had to call him again. And then had some sheets, took a nap, had Jersey Mike's with Amanda, went to the gym, showered, shaved, blah, blah. Saturday, I worked at Ray's. Housework with my dad, so I sold a dresser. Just questions for him about stuff. Did a bunch of attic work, electrical research, showered, listed TV on Facebook, listed a hockey net that I have on Facebook. Had a call with Frank Augustine, the owner of Illegal Apparel, and the NFT homies guy that we're working with. Just working on that. More updates to come. Sunday, worked at Ray's. Housework with Dad. So like a bunch of wiring. We pulled this fucking wire out of this 220 volt thing and had to move it down onto the ground. Just rewiring kind of like part of the place. So there'll be more to come on that. It'll be in a vlog, but it's crazy. Just to make a new circuit there. Played some hockey, took a shower, slept for 12 hours. Needed that. Monday, did our finances, did our housework. That was when Marky actually came over to see the place that time. So very excited, hopefully within the next 3 weeks to get all that shit out of the yard. It's going to look so much better. Verizon Tech, they just snipped some wires off of the side of the house. Sent the landscaping info to him. Yeah, and then he came over and everything. I had some Chipotle. I tested a 3-way. There is a switch in our garage and in our upstairs hallway that control a light outside, a floodlight outside makes no sense whatsoever. Just funny. Again, it'll be in the vlogs. Cleaned up, painted the office, hockey, deposited some money, showered, boom. Tuesday, took down some trash, filmed the HNT video, cut my nails, worked on vlogs, published a vlog, promoted a vlog, bought some hockey insoles because these fucking shoes that I wear just rip through. The insoles like just get ripped through, and they're hockey shoes. But yeah, I got to replace those. And then did some bookkeeping for the businesses, edited the vlogs, edited more vlogs, did some housework, removed the laundry towel holder thing, took down some trash, saved Amanda because like she was halfway home and she stopped at Subway and then her car didn't turn on. It was kind of funny. Like it was like the key thing was like out of position. It was like halfway between, but somehow she got the key out and she couldn't get it to start. It was kind of funny. And then I had an NFT homies meeting, and then I painted the office some more. And then I went to play hockey, and I scored 8 goals. We won 8-2. I don't know what to say. It was kind of crazy. Then showered, and then I started the HNT video edit for this new update that we did. Then on Wednesday, I published a vlog, promoted a vlog, processed AM and the PM, uploaded AM and the PM, lunch, went to Home Depot. I can't remember what I bought there. Housework. So I cut up some branches that I needed to cut up some branches because like we took a bunch of shit out last time and like they didn't take all of it. Or actually they did take everything that we took out there, but I didn't put everything out because there was a shit ton of stuff out for the trash men. And then I painted a gas meter. I caulked some outside like holes in like the brick that we've just been taking shit out of the wall from. And then I installed some new attic bulbs and did some more painting. We're getting close. We need to do a little bit more painting. We got to get that floor laid, but I don't want to do that until like we're kind of done making a mess. So one step at a time. Thursday, I moved a bunch of shit out of the living room so we could work in there more. I got some sheets. I spackled the hallway ceiling. I painted. I think I stayed there. Yeah, I stayed there Wednesday to Thursday. And then so I painted a little bit. I think I bought a thermostat, or yeah. So I was thinking about a thermostat thing, like a bunch of smart shit, which I'll talk about here in a second at length. Measured the windows because we got to get some shades. Had some wings, and then I purchased. It was like Google's Black Friday, start of their sale. So I bought a doorbell, thermostat, floodlight cam. Gonna talk about that, and then I just did more shades research. That's gonna be a pain in the ass because those are relatively expensive, but it's just like really annoying to like kind of buy them because I don't know what I'm getting and just all sorts of shit. Friday I worked at Ray's, did some housework, sold a cabinet, had a call with my old coworker George. It's great to catch up with people you haven't talked to in a while, and then went to the Bishop Canevin football game. Left early, but they won, and they're going to Heinz Field, so that's crazy. And then Saturday, I didn't work. That was today, right? Yeah. I didn't work. I showered, shaved, published AM and the PM, promoted AM and the PM, edited the HNT video. I did some smart lock research. Then I published the HNT video, promoted the HNT video, and I didn't do nearly enough like stuff here in the, I didn't share nearly enough stuff, but here we go. This is the HNT video link. And here's just a look at this. So like that HNT video has almost the first one, which is the helium miner. It's down here. It's probably too small. I don't know. But it is my most viewed video. It's almost at 100,000 views. So that's kind of cool. And that's been up for like 3-ish months. So this was like a 3-month update. And I mean, it's got like 400, 300 views or whatever right now, but that's just a decent update of what I've kind of been through and what I've, people were asking, like they were like a lot of people were like in the comments, like, you still doing this? We need an update. So, I was trying to provide that as fast as possible. Just been extremely busy. So I finally did that today. That's good. Then I did that. I have another vlog ready to go. So I'll probably drop that like tomorrow or the next day. That's where the flooring came. But yeah, just like a fuck ton of shit. Like that's 12, and then if you're here, you're seeing the behind the scenes. So like I got 12 is gonna go probably tomorrow or the next day, and then we got 13, 14. I have a fuck ton of footage that I still haven't edited, so I don't know, probably already at like 18-ish vlogs that we, have footage for. So just doing it, I don't even care if nobody watches because I just want to document it. You got to do it for that reason. You can't do it for the likes or for the shit. Like these HNT videos, like the HNT video and the Novo and shit like that. Like that's to provide value and that's so people watch the shit. Like I hope people watch these because I think they can get something out of it. But you're not gonna watch like a random dude's fucking face that says "Welcome to the internet," like and just says like, "Oh, we have internet." Like, I'm fully aware that that's not how YouTube generally works unless they know me, and then they're like, "Oh, Mark posted a video." Not like know me, but like have established a relationship, whether it's through other videos or whatever, and like, "Oh, he seems like a cool dude. He seems like he has some insightful shit. What is he up to?" And then they'll click on it. But no random person is really going to click on it unless it's really clickbaity. I only make my stuff like moderately clickbaity. So I don't know. Maybe it's a certain. I need a new chair. This is my sister's chair. She's getting this one back when I leave. But yeah. So anyway, that's the spiel on YouTube. Okay, let's just talk about a bunch of shit that just free ball in here that I was working on here. So I was doing a bunch of research here. I did some smart lock research. I'll just run you through. I'll try to run you through some of this stuff here. And what is the best way to do this? Let me do this here. This is probably the best way to do this. Hang on 1 second. Let's see if we can do it like this. Chrome properties window. Let's see. It's seriously not gonna let me. You bitch. Not gonna let me do an incognito tab. We'll do it like this. I didn't even know that was a thing. Is that tomorrow morning? Because that would be a no after work. I have to work, man. Work. I'm a slave. I don't need money to buy all this shit. Haha. But yeah. So, what did I buy here? So I bought this. So there's a Black Friday sale. If you want any Google products, I would suggest you go now. But I bought doorbell, floodlight, and learning thermostat. So just real quick, bought this doorbell. It's battery, but we're gonna wire it. And the reason I bought it is because we don't even have a peephole. Grown up shit. You're exactly right. We don't even have a peephole in the door. So I got this doorbell because it's kind of cool. Has a camera on it or whatever, and it's a fucking doorbell. And I'm pretty tied into the Google ecosystem with all the other shit that I have, so I figured that this was the best thing to get. And then I got this thermostat, which I was actually kind of pissed about because the way that they made these thermostats, I'm not going to go into super detail, but the way our system is and our equipment is in our house, we couldn't use the new one that they got, so we have to get this one. Not a bad thermostat, but it's just kind of funny, grown up shit. We couldn't get this guy over here, this cool ass mirrored thing. Honestly, the other one's probably somewhat better. I don't really know, but at the end of the day, it's a fucking thermostat, so it's not really that big of a deal. But it is cool to be able to like kind of control your house a little bit more smartly, right? So you could save some money and shit. But yeah, so this is the one we got because we couldn't get this other one because it's not compatible with as many types of systems. And then we got this floodlight here with a camera floodlight thing because safety and light, and I think that'll be really cool because we got a perfect place for that where there's an old floodlight. We'll just swap that out and that'll be great. And then what else we got? We already have the Nest Wi-Fi that's already set up and in the house, which is great. I would highly recommend that if you're gonna try to do your own like Wi-Fi and not use like a Verizon router or whatever. This thing's fucking solid. Really enjoy that. And I think that's kind of it there. I tried to get this All right, I looked up this Eufy smart lock, or I looked up like best smart locks with Wi-Fi, because the other thing is like you gotta make sure that there's so many variables to this, and I'm not gonna go super in depth, but like just the point is like you could buy like a smart lock like this, and you could have to plug in something else or buy another piece because the device itself doesn't connect to Wi-Fi. It has to use like a little bridge thing. So they make these fucking smart locks that that don't have that. They don't have the Wi-Fi in them. Not all of them do, right? So like this one over here on the right, I don't think looks like it doesn't have it. But then this one on the left is the one that I got and has Wi-Fi. And they have a $50 coupon. I was like, as soon as I saw a $50 coupon, I was like, fuck, we have to get it then. But the point that I'm making is like, just when you're doing this type of shit, you know, not everybody's in the same situation, you know, as you know, in life, I guess, right now with fucking homeowning. But it doesn't matter, just because the broader concept is like, just try to do the research before you fucking buy something. Because I would have been so pissed if I wouldn't have realized. I'd been like, oh, this looks like a cool lock, bought this, and then realized that I either need to buy, like, in order to unlock my door from somewhere else, or like have the full features that I wanted, I have to buy something else. And it's just, I'm not trying to do that. This is just way better because it has all that functionality already built into it. And I don't know, it's cooler. You can do more shit and you can be safer. Yeah, we'll say that. So what else we got here? I was looking at garage doors, door openers, and like my family's garage here has these. We got these, one of these Chamberlains. I don't know, it wasn't one of these, but a similar one recently. And they're great. You can open and close the garage door from your phone. It's about safety. It's about like not having to worry, convenience. Like if you're out and you're like, oh wow, is my garage door open? I can't remember if I closed it. And you can just look at your phone and be like, yeah, it's closed. So that type of stuff. And ours is very loud and it's right above the fucking bedroom. So like I need to get something quieter. So they have these belt drive ones that instead of having, you know, the chain, they just have like a belt. I hear it's quieter. It says ultra quiet. I'm sure it's not silent by any means, but it might be a step in the right direction. And I don't know. I think I would like to get something like this. But again, this is a big problem because I have to install it. It's a different, it's not even the chain. Like you have to change that piece of it out. So it's just another project that I have to do that will get done, but it's like, and it's more money. It's like, which is whatever. I mean, that's, how it goes, but yeah, so that's the garage door thing. I was working on this for a good bit, because we haven't ran the Ethernet cable in the house yet. And let me see if I can kind of drag this a little bit to the left or something. No, I don't know. That might work a little bit. Yeah. So this is like the network diagram for this house that I just put together. So we have Verizon. So the ONT is on the outside, and then it just a little Ethernet cable comes in. It goes into the Nest router, which is this is like in the basement. And then what I'm going to need to do is, if I want Ethernet in the house, which means that you have wireless or you have wired connections to the internet. So wireless is, we're all familiar with Wi-Fi. You just have a router, just put in a password, you have it. But wired connections are better if you're trying to do actual shit, like upload videos, download shit, stream, whatever. Just provides you better speeds and better bandwidth and all that, whatever. But I'm going to wire my shit. Like I have a big PC here. It's not going to be wireless. So I have an Ethernet cable plugged in right now, and in this house, there's no Ethernet ran. There's nothing like that. So I got to run the cable through the walls and do all this shit. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that, like the best way to do that, best layout. So I have all the devices in there, and like, so for instance, I'm going to buy an Ethernet switch, which all it is it just has a bunch of ports. I got one sitting right here, actually. It just has ports that you just put in like a cable from your router, and then you can throw cables to elsewhere, to other devices. So cable goes into the router, cable goes into the switch, and then from the switch, it's going to go in the wall or in the ceiling or whatever into our podcast studio. And there's going to be a Ethernet jack like in the wall there somewhere. We'll have one there. We'll have another jack in the gym that's right behind the TV in the gym. And then that'll, just go into there. And then somewhere in the laundry room, right where this router is, I have this fucking Philips Hue bridge that I didn't even think of until today to do these lights. And it's a stupid little white thing up here. And you have to have it, I think, if you want to have more than a certain number of Hue lights. And I don't know, I need it to use the lights, so it's like you have to have it. So that's going to get connected in there and just chill down there. And then probably what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to run a cable from the Ethernet switch in the basement all the way up into the attic, and then get another switch, plug that into there, so then I have, more places to run from. And then I'm going to put one cable going into the Bobcat miner, the helium miner, and I'm try to put that in the attic with a better antenna. That's a story for a different time, though. I'm going to try to do that, and then from that switch up there, this is a little fucked up. Let's see if I can. There we go. That's better. And then from that switch in the attic, I am going to go back down into the main level with, I think, 4 wires here. Yeah. So I'm going to go into the two of the wires are going to go into the office. One's going to go into each into a jack. One's going to be like the printer. The other one's going to be my PC. Then another one's going to go into the living room right behind the TV in there. And then another one's going to go into the bedroom, but we're not going to have a TV in there. I just kind of want to put it in there just in case, like, we ever need it or ever want to put a TV in there, but we really don't. It's not something that we want to do. But I'm going to put it in there, maybe, like, if we put it, like, mid height, like where a TV would be, or even on the floor or whatever. We could put a picture over it if we have to, or a dresser in front of it. Just a thought. That's might not even happen, but it's not necessary, but it's an idea. And then the only other thing is there's a Nest point. So there's a router and a point in this Nest system, and they both shoot off Wi-Fi from them, and it's like a mesh network. And the router's gonna be downstairs in the laundry room. The other one's gonna be like opposite and on the second level opposite of that in our bedroom there. So yeah. Kind of cool. I'm happy that I did this because this is a better visualization of what we have. And then I have like all of the internet fucking devices laid out here. So yeah, just to know what all that is and like where they're at and shit, because that's another thing I want to, like, when I'm doing something like this and like in the Nest system, I want to make sure that I know like what all the devices are and kind of do more stuff. I wish there's a little bit more settings. I hope that they implement some more things on there. I won't get too deep into that, but just like so you can control the devices on your network a little better and like what is and what isn't on there. That would be better, but it's still a pretty good system. I can't really complain. And then this is a big document that I've just been consistently working on, a bunch of house renovations stuff. It's on the side here. It's like labeled by like the floor that it's on, or like the area of the house, and then like the room and all that shit. And it's just like everything that we kind of not really need to do. I didn't want to treat this as like a task list. I want to treat this as like a feature list or like a materials list, because the task list is like sort of separate. It's because there's a fuck ton of tasks. So this is like kind of like more so what we're trying to work towards. Like all of this would be green, and all of these things would be like in the house. Like studio lights in the studio, table, chairs, like all sorts of shit. Outside, we're getting rid of all this stuff, so that'd be great. Remove the big tree. Some of it ended up being like a task list, but I don't know. This has just consumed my life, and I'm really enjoying it again, but it is a lot of fucking shit. So yeah, that's where we're at. But rest assured, you will know, because I will be documenting this via the vlogs, and then I will be seriously updating this to like be sick as fuck, to be like where, it's like the house, and it's like you can see the things that we have in basically taking this page kind of in a sense and like kind of putting it in a way where it's like, the way that I would love this to work is for people to be interested in the house and like the progress of it, and then they watch the vlogs, and then they see what I do, and then they click on like my gear or whatever, or wherever this, whatever the link to this is, and then they see like all the stuff in the house, like the different rooms and the different way that things are integrated, and then if they're interested in it, they can click on a link, they can go buy it, and we make small commission or whatever off of that. Just different ways, trying to diversify the income streams. Because again, that's actually helped a lot. I mean, you know, Amazon Associates affiliate stuff here. Now we have ads on the videos, so that's awesome. Any sort of affiliate stuff we can get, like through either Novo or there's a bunch of other ones that I could leverage a little bit more, like what I'm using right now to stream on all different platforms. Like there's an affiliate program for that. This software called Restream. Just not prioritizing that because obviously I have other fucking priorities right now with this stuff. So that is kind of what we're working on, what we're working towards. But yeah, you know, other than that, that was the that's kind of where we're headed. But yeah, I think that's all I got, honestly. I like to do these again, obviously, from time to time, so I can erase this list too, because it's long as hell, and just to document it. I gotta go to Gecko and get some Home Depot cards, so we can get some fuel perks. That would be good. I think you can get them at Gecko. I should double check actually if you can get them at Gecko and still get fuel perks. I don't know. Might have to go to Giant Eagle, and then gotta get outlets. So I want to do that here pretty soon. Change all the outlets to those newer, nicer kind, and then obviously the wall plates. Might need more of those now, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, the only other things that I'll say real quick are there's a possibility that we'll get another doorbell for the back door. Kind of maybe potentially unlikely, though, because I don't think it's necessary. But that is like the main door we go through. So I don't know. And then I was thinking about potentially another camera, but I don't think so because this Nest Cam thing is kind of shitty. It's they try to make things fucking with batteries in them instead of like focusing on wiring stuff, which I understand the convenience factor of, but then I really don't understand the convenience factor of having to literally pull a camera off. Like it's a magnet, but you pull it off of this thing every like 2 weeks and you have to charge it. Like who the fuck wants to do that? I don't want to charge shit. So it just doesn't make any sense. Like that's not more convenient. That's less convenient. It's like, oh, I don't have to wire anything. It's like, well, even if you don't know how to wire something, like maybe pay somebody to wire something, like if it's designed to be wired, and then you just have to pay somebody one time, and then you never have to do anything. You know, it just sits there and just does what it's supposed to do, as opposed to this thing where it's like, let me show you. As opposed to this thing right here, where not this thing. What the hell? Where's the thing? There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Nope, that's not it. This one. Nest Cam outdoor or indoor battery. So it's like you would put this on your side of your house or whatever, and that looks really nice. Look, it's like, oh, cool. But that's just battery operated. It's not going to last that long. It's only going to last like 2 weeks or maybe with that setup there. And then you can wire it, but it kind of looks ugly, and it's not like a wire into your panel or into the electrical. It's a wire that plugs in, and it's like it's outside. What are you gonna? It's just a bad system. So I don't think we're gonna be getting that thing, but all the other stuff is kind of the right way. So that's what we got. I think I'm gonna go to sleep because I gotta wake up. I gotta go to work tomorrow. But yeah, so. This has been great. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for tuning in, either live or on the rerun. I greatly appreciate it. And I will talk to you hopefully in less than a month. Whatever the next time I decide to do one of these is. But yeah, that's it. So